I'm here with David Downs. He is the owner here at El May in downtown Dubuque, and you've got a lovely spread in front of us here, David.
Thanks, Nathan. I appreciate it. Yeah, Chef got some good features going on right now. Seasonally, we like to change the menu up, so we have a couple new additions that we just did. New right here is the salmon, so we just switched that up. And then right here, the half chicken, we also just switched that up as well.
Oh,
so
that's
we like
awesome.
to do it a little seasonal as much as we can.
Yeah.
But you have forks, you have drinks, if you want to start getting involved.
You know what? I'm going to dive right into this. This is your appetizer here. What is this guy?
Local honeycomb with whipped goat cheese.
With whipped goat cheese. I'm going to start with the goat cheese over
Yeah, so
here.
it's kind of a build your own adventure here. Whipped goat cheese on the side right there, toast points in the middle, stacked high. The front right here is made of fig jam, and then the local honeycomb would be in the back corner closest to me. Locally sourced honeycomb, it's awesome. We like to do as much local as we can. It's just nice to support local, nice to have people, vendors local. So everything here is pretty much made in-house other than sourcing the honeycomb from outside, and then we're just toasting bread. We don't make this bread in-house. The bread you get with the salad that normally comes with super salad is homemade in-house. So we like to do as much as we can, but not everything can be done in-house, unfortunately.
Something different.
Yeah, absolutely. How's the cocktail?
Yeah, what do we got here? This is fantastic.
Yeah, so that's our probably number two. Number one's probably sold right here, but this is the Honey Lavender Martini.
Okay.
Super simple, super classic, elegant. Rosemary on top, looks great, tastes great, I hope.
No, it tastes fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, that rosemary is really bringing out a lot of herbalness out of this.
Yeah, I get a little herbalness with the Saint Germain in there, which is kind of herbal liqueur as well. The gin, so you get some of the gin in there, which again gives a little herbalness to it.
A lot of botanicals going on there.
100%. There is honey in there as well, so
Okay.
You'll kind of hear that numerous times. We use honey in lots of stuff.
A lot of honey and stuff. Just something you guys are a fan of that flavor, or
Yeah,
what?
so it's a simple serve that we do. Instead of using heated water and sugar, we just use honey and water. And we just think the honey plays a lot better than taking the sugar and boiling it into the water, and it just seems to be easier for us. And
Instead of
what we're
doing a simple syrup, yeah, sure, why not? Let's go ahead and do honey. What's this guy here?
But yeah, I mean, that's our spinach Caesar salad right there. So it's mixed greens with spinach. It's kind of unusual compared to most of them that do a true romaine Caesar, but it's great. It is a true Caesar dressing with the anchovies in the dressing, so you're probably getting a lot of that flavor. The dressing flavor is what kind of comes out most.
I mean, when I found out finally that Caesar salad dressing has a lot of anchovies in it, it's like a light bulb, and I'm like, of course that's what that is. And that's what I've been tasting all the time.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's one of those ones where if you're not a fan of that, you might not love this one because it is a true, other than not using romaine, it's a true Caesar dressing. So yeah.
Yeah, this is. I wouldn't say this is overly fishy, but then again, maybe that's just those Parmesan crisps really popping through.
Yeah, absolutely. The saltiness from the Parmesan hits nicely in there. The croutons again add a little texture to it. It is gluten-free, so I mean you can definitely have that for the gluten-free fans out there. We try to do a lot of gluten-free things. It's just nice to have options for people. Yeah,
I'm hearing options, I'm hearing variety, I'm hearing things just being a little bit different here.
Absolutely. That's kind of like I said, salmon Wellington on Monday night. Never would have thought it, but it's one of those things when he said it, it works, it tastes great, sold 3 already.
Oh man, that's incredible.
Yeah.
What do we have here? What's this guy?
So that's the half chicken, that's the coq au vin.
Okay.
Coq au vin.
Coq au vin.
Yeah.
And what all do you have on here?
Better mashed potatoes.
Okay.
And then it's got roasted cauliflower, which is the vegetable of the day. So the vegetable does switch up frequently. Right now it is cauliflower. We'll do mixed veg every once in a while, asparagus, green beans. We'll do carrot with zucchini. We just like to mix that up as much as we can. Again, we have some local sources for vegetables, which helps out from some local gardens and some greenhouses.
Yeah, doing a lot of things local. That's something a lot of people appreciate. I appreciate that as well, just because it's so nice being able to think about your food not traveling on a truck for hours and hours and hours before it hits your plate.
Yeah, it's nice to team up with people you know. And the chicken's organic, so it's organic chicken, so that's awesome. You're getting the thigh, the wing, the breast, the leg in there. I mean, it's the half chicken, which is
it's a whole half chicken. That's fantastic.
Yeah, good portion size on it.
Oh yeah. I mean,
the entrees do come with choice of super salad.
Okay.
So I mean, the sizes we gave you are for 2. That's not what you normally get. You get a little bit smaller, but if you get an entree, you're getting your choice of super salad with it. I mean, Chef Tony does a great job with everything, but his soups and sauces are 2 things that always stand out to me. Is any soup he does, I'm a fan of. Anything that has a sauce on it, I like, whether it's a demi-glace like here he has, a true Caesar dressing, if it's the coconut curry sauce, the bacon, infused sauce right here. It's just always good stuff.
Yeah, that sauce is fantastic, and especially I love nice, creamy, fine dining mashed
Rich.
potatoes where it's extra super rich, where it is extra super thin, and not runny, but it's nice and just works so well,
Absolutely.
especially with this lovely sauce.
Yeah.
This is your old fashioned.
Yeah, the LMA fashion is what we call it. The
LMA
LMA fashion.
fashion.
LMA fashion. Better get it right. Yeah, LMA fashion. So it's great. So LMA fashion, that's our #1 drink. People love it. It's not your typical old fashioned that you're probably getting in Southwest Wisconsin or anywhere else in the area.
So you're not doing brandy?
We have an option for brandy if you want to do it, but our standard is with Iowa Legendary Rye. So Iowa Legendary Rye is a
Going with
local
the rye.
small batch. Exactly. It's out of Carroll, Iowa. It's about 4.5 hours west of here. Yeah, and you can get SIDS right up on Dodge. They sell Iowa Legendary Rye. It's the black bottle. They do great for us. It seems to go well with it. Honey simple syrup again.
Sure.
Angostura bitters. Nice and easy. It's got the Bada Bing cherry on it, so it's not the maraschino.
Yeah.
Orange zested peel on the side. It's not the wedge. But like I said, it's a little different. You can do it with brandy. We have brandy
Sure.
if you want. Some people do the SoCo every once in a while in it, but it's not the big orange wedge that you
Right.
see up north.
And that's the great thing about cocktails, and especially the old fashioned, is it is pretty versatile. There's a lot of different options that you can do, and putting your own twist with the rye, doing with the honey instead of a simple syrup. That's fantastic. And this is a wonderful. I'm still getting that classic old-fashioned flavor with it.
Absolutely.
But it's a little bit different notes here
Yeah,
and
I mean, you can tell the color. I mean, it's completely an old-fashioned. Like I said, it's no hiding what it is. It's there.
Right.
It's 2 ounces of rye. It's a strong pour. Yeah.
there. That's
Yeah.
what you want to have an old-fashioned.
Exactly.
So LMA, I think you're pretty new to the ownership here, right?
Yeah, it's been a little bit over a year right now. A little
Yeah.
over a year. Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
going really well. They're having a lot of fun with it. Great staff again. Can't say enough about Chef Tony. The food he's putting out, it looks beautiful. It tastes great. Kitchen help in general. Everyone that's on Chef Tony's team is phenomenal. The bartenders, the busters. We get young kids that are bussing. We get everything here. It's awesome.
Everything
It's a
here.
great team.
This looks absolutely fantastic. Tell me about the salmon dish here.
So Pharaoh Island salmon. So Pharaoh Islands are way North Atlantic. So over here, North Atlantic salmon. That's a pretty popular phrase. So ours is just Pharaoh Islands, so just a little bit more specific as to where it comes from in the North Atlantic. Great though. I mean, like I said, that whole area up in the North Atlantic. If you get North Atlantic salmon, it's going to be good quality. So
Right.
it comes in a whole side. We're filleting it down into the pieces ourselves in house. So we like to take a piece of whether it's fish or meat and break it down the way we want to break it down.
Right.
This doesn't come as a half chicken, it comes in the whole, we break it down to the half. That comes the whole side. We fillet it the way we want it, the shape, the size. Gonna be roughly 8 ounces on that right there.
Yeah, what's this cheese that we have on top of here?
That's gonna be goat cheese of all things with walnuts underneath. And we just switched this up about a month ago. We have great success with it. It's awesome, yeah. Nice little demi-glace on the side, which is great with it. Adds a nice little flavor. It's real rich.
Right.
Yeah, microgreens on top.
Yeah, the richness of that goat cheese mixed with the lighter side of the salmon, it makes a really interesting pairing.
It does. It was one of those ones when we did it as a feature, I was a little nervous because the salmon itself is so beautiful. And every other time we've had salmon, it's always just kind of been the fish has been the highlight of it. So I was really nervous. I was like, I don't know if the goat cheese being so creamy with the walnut, if it's going to go well, or if it's just, are you going to taste the true flavor of the salmon, or is it going to get covered up by the goat
Right.
cheese? Because goat cheese has that strong.
It's a very strong flavor.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was nervous, and then had as a feature. It went over great. A lot of great feedback from the guests, servers, great feedback. So at that point
Sure.
in time, we figured why not try it out right now, just mix it up a little bit and
Yeah.
just do something different for a little bit.
That's awesome. And once again, I love that being able to have that variety. It's something I love, being able to go to a restaurant and say, I trust you. Take me on a ride, show me a different experience. Like I said, there's tried and true favorites, but being able to be impressed every time you come with a different dish and have something completely different, that's fantastic. This is a wonderful salmon dish.
Yeah, and the presentation, I mean, again, just the way it looks is beautiful. It tastes great.
Wow.
It's again, super salad comes with it, good portion size. You really can't go wrong. We can find someone here for you, whether you're vegetarian, if you are true celiac, gluten-free, we can do that, pescatarian. We have some vegan options, not all the time, but we try again as
Sure.
much as we can. We've right here, that's a vegan dark chocolate mousse.
Oh, wow.
And that's a pretty much standard. We like to mix up the tray as much as we can, but that's
Sure.
one that's usually always here. Not all the time, but we usually do it. Most of our cheesecakes are going to be gluten-free for the same reason. It's just nice. You don't need to have gluten in there. You can have a great quality cheesecake without it. Creme brulee, that's going to be gluten-free, and again, that's a big staple. We have a dark chocolate brownie. We have a lady that comes in on Thursday that makes all of our desserts homemade from scratch.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's a big thing with what we do. Is she comes in every Thursday and makes everything.
Man, I tell you what, David, I am absolutely loving the variety, and also I'm loving the freshness that you're bringing here, and everything's been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, we like to just have the aromas speak to you as much as the taste buds do, whether it is a honey lavender martini, the El May fashion, the seasonal sour we like to switch up. Again, the true dressings here. This has a garlic parmesan vinaigrette in it, fig jam. We want it to pop and just be bright, crisp, but still, as you said earlier, have a nice richness to it. Be a great quality option. It's awesome. We're having fun. We're doing great stuff here. Chef Tony does amazing for us. Our serving staff, like I said, from the young kids that are busting tables all the way to people that have been here for 10 plus years, it works out. Our whole team here is winning, and that's good. It's good to be part of a winning team.
Well, that's it. Well, congratulations on taking over this fantastic business and keep moving it forward.
No, Nathan, I appreciate everything.
yeah.
Thanks for reaching out. This was fun to do with you, and I had a lot of fun having you come in with your team today, and hopefully they enjoyed themselves a little bit. I know I was a little under the gun here for a little bit, but no, I really, truly thought this was a great opportunity for us, so thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having us in.
Pleasure.